Oh, Candace. Candace Owens. Come out to play. Okay, listen, I was looking at Candace Owens' response to Dave Chappelle. Supposedly, I guess she feels like she was attacked on the Dave. I don't know if maybe she didn't watch 846, but she said that Dave wanted to attack her lady parts. First of all, you grown. Stop calling your stuff lady parts. Be a big girl about things, okay? You're not 7 years old talking about lady parts. I mean, is it too conservative to say vagina at your age? I mean, what is this? That's some kind of conservative thing. Anyway, so Candace goes on to talk about she goes on to talk about what happened when black people rioted in the 60s. First of all, if she never seen a black riot in the 60s, but in the 60s, this is what the riots looked like. It looked like black people getting sprayed by fire hoses from fire trucks and attacked by canines. That is, I mean, wow. Wow. That's what you call a riot? I mean, riots are usually done and the police aren't around at least for a minute. They just go tear up stuff and do all that stuff, whatever. And I never understood the whole burn down your own community, because I'm sure that there were like KKK people that were like burning churches and stuff. I mean, I know because my grandfather was with the Deacons of Defense in Louisiana, and I'm telling you, they wasn't burning down their own stuff at all. But you had KKK people shooting up the houses, and you had people burning crosses in their yards, and you had people destroying churches. But Candace says we were burning down our own stuff. Yeah, that makes zero sense at all. Then she goes on to talk about all these names. They were killed by black on black, and same old crap every day. She's like, why didn't anybody say anything about those names? Candace, you didn't either. All you'd use it to do was to strengthen your platform, because you got some old conservative dum-dum on the other end of your stream talking about, yeah, you tell them, Candace, because that's what y'all do. And let me tell you something about racism. Look, it's not. I'm gonna go out here and say, I'm gonna say it like it is. For you white people that think you're not racist, stop it. You're not. You're not openly racist. I'm gonna say it like this: it's the fabric of your country. It's a subliminal issue, right? If you associate with other white people that are racist, you're racist because you allow it. Okay? So don't say, yeah, I got a racist friend, my cousin's racist, and y'all hang out and kick it and chill together and try to say that you're not racist because you really condone it. You really support your cousin or your friend or your brother or your mother, father, all of them. If they racist and you still cool with them and you don't really care about how they are, then you might as well just, I'm saying, like, it's underlying conditions. Hey, man, look, we understand, but, like, you get a headache every day because your sugar's low. Right. That's what I'm saying. You got underlying conditions for what your racism is. You got, hey, look, it's really not a problem because we understand, like, we can look at most black people. I'm not going to say all. Candace, like I said, most black people can look at American history and can understand why you guys, are like this, because it's just been going on for so long and nobody did anything about it. Like, You can't say, oh, this country is not racist anymore because we stopped slavery. No, because that ain't what happened. Because you allowed organizations like the Ku Klux Klan and different things of that nature, and you allowed Jim Crow, and you allowed separate but equal, and you allowed redlining, and you allowed all kinds of crap to go on. Suffrage. I mean, you just allowed a whole bunch of crap to go on, and we understand, like, yeah, this place is pretty racist. You know, we hey, there ain't really nothing we can do about it. I mean, because if we look at the generational wealth, you know, as compared to you guys, it's always I'm speaking to white people right now, compared to white people versus black people. We understand why y'all racist. Y'all, I mean, I'm saying y'all in a great position to want to stay in your comfortability zone. It's cool. All right. But y'all got some issues going on. There's a few people that don't get me wrong. These people that call it out and stay away from those type of people. Stay away from those type of people. But it's so small that the LGBTQ community is more important. That's what I'm telling you. Because the strength of y'all racism is that y'all can pass it on to other races, even black people. That's how strong the fabric of America is. You can pass racism on to black people. It's literally black people who suffer from racism so bad that they will sell their souls to be accepted by white people. Candace Owens is one of them. Candace Owens is one of them. And there's another guy that I see on YouTube, the Officer Tatum. He's one of them because they think that and even if they are playing y'all, if they are using, I mean, like if off camera, Officer Tatum is saying, man, I'm using these white folks to get what I want. This how I get paid. This how I feed my family. If he's saying that off camera, it's still not good because his content is dangerous. Like, he really labels black people in such a stereotypical low light that it is like extremely dangerous. Extremely dangerous. Like talking about, you know, protecting yourselves just because somebody came through your neighborhood. They got every right to have guns. What are you talking about, man? This ain't the time to be talking about protecting yourself. It's a time to be talking about something that's inclusive, something that's not as divisive as the stuff that you're speaking on. You shouldn't be encouraging people to pull guns on people. It's not a good look. Not a good look, because when you do that, it's some person that is racist, right? And they might get into an altercation at a grocery store with somebody and a whole family at gunpoint. Yes, it did happen the other day. That's what I'm telling you, man. You can't spew this crap out there like that in the open and expect for good stuff to come out of it, man. Chill. You gotta chill out. And you gotta just, at least, if you're gonna do something, make sure everybody get on the same page. Don't do it like you doing. It's just, I'm telling you, it's not good at all, man. Right? So back to Candace Owens, though. So Candace Owens was talking about the whole rioting thing, right? And she was saying that after the riots in the 1960s, that because we burned down our stuff, which didn't happen, and because we were doing this, doing that, and doing the other, that white people took their businesses elsewhere. Right? And they left. No, that's not what happened. See, primarily, they lived in the cities. And if black people lived in the cities, they had them confined to one space. And it probably was the worst place in the city, because in Dallas, in South Dallas, actually, they had all the black people in one spot. And that spot used to flood because it was in the Trinity River. Now, because of that, they didn't want those black people, like, invading this space. Whenever it flooded, they would lock them in that space whenever it flooded. Wouldn't even let them come out. Yeah, that's what used to happen. You know what I'm saying? But they started moving out of the city after the civil rights movement because black people were free to move in and there was nothing they can do about it. And we already, I know you watched The Raising. If you haven't, Candace, you need to go back and watch movies like Raising in the Sun when Sidney Poitier and his whole family. He got swindled by another supposed business partner. He got swindled, but he still found a way to get money through from his mom to get them a house in the suburbs with white people. And everybody knows how the people, they tried everything to block it. Everything in their power to block it because they didn't want black people living with them. This is classic America. That's how it was back then. Now, you try to say in Chicago and Detroit, first of all, Detroit went under. And as a matter of fact, forget Detroit. The entire manufacturing sector of America. America used to be here for itself until this happened. See, you too smart to be so dumb, Candace. You too smart to be so dumb. When the oil crisis of 73 happened, this shut down all manufacturing in America. This is when we start buying from China because we refuse to be, I guess, manipulated. We refuse to have our oil prices manipulated by OPEC. And we let our manufacturing sector go under, like completely. Gas droughts, with no oil to keep the machines running. That was it. That killed American manufacturing completely, basically. I'm talking about that was it. That's why Detroit went under. That's why Chicago went under. That's what happened. It didn't have nothing to do with rioting. What are you, stupid or something? Yes, I'm going to say you're stupid for even mentioning that. You need to go and do it all over again. You need to go do a little bit more reading. You need to get a little bit more content. So, Candace, look, you really not in the position to even speak on Black America because you're not for Black America. Everything you're saying about Black America is condescending. You keep talking about excuses. You don't even know the bulk of what excuses is. You the one offering the excuses, and you know who you're offering the excuses for. So stop with all that. Stop with all that, because you're very misinformative, and I can't agree with anybody whose favorite word is narrative anyway. Like, what are you talking about? Apparently, if you're speaking of the word narrative, you got a narrative yourself. Like, I hate that. Like, my favorite word is narrative. No, that's not. That ain't even a common conversation word. Like you can't converse using the word narrative throughout your. Everybody got a narrative or an agenda or something. So what? So what? We're changing the narrative. No, you can create a narrative. You don't have to change shit. My narrative can just be different from you because we different. Narrative. Man, you smoking. I ain't gonna tell you what you smoking. And Dave said you need to clean that thing up too. I don't know how true it is, but you probably need to do that. But I ain't gonna talk about all that, Candace. I kind of, I would say I like you, but you look like a surrogate anyway. I don't even think you real. Like the way you talk is, it's just so unoriginal. You get on my damn nerves. It's so unoriginal. It just seems so fake. And I don't want to talk about you. I think I don't like talking about nobody, but it's just so fake, and it's so fake. I don't know what to say. But you keep getting that money from that conservative group. Y'all conservatives, boy. That's what I tell y'all right there, boy. Y'all know how to get somebody paid. Y'all do. But my message to you is stop misinforming any audience, not just yours. I don't think it's cool to misinform the people that follow you or people that do not follow you. You're going to have to do a better job on your information. All right? And stop calling out all these black names after the fact. If you're gonna be for fighting against black on black crime, I'm gonna need you to come out a little earlier than when Dave Chappelle say something about you, okay? Okay? Can you do that for me? All right. So, like I said, you created a narrative with that because nobody ever hear you talk about that unless you're talking numbers. But you don't never show. This is the problem with me and you and your numbers. Your numbers don't never reflect nobody else. You can't. Everybody knows in every experiment there's a control, okay? You're going to have a control. You can't just say blacks do this and blacks do that and blacks this and blacks that and black, 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 black. But you don't go nothing about whites or Hispanics or Asians or Indians. You don't do none of that. You don't do none of that. You don't do none of that. Now I'm telling you because if you throw out those white numbers, you're going to find us some real tough similarities. And you can't talk about that. Look, don't even try to pull that. Oh, it was 300 and something white men killed by police, and there were only 200 and black men killed by the police. Yeah, you're gonna have to add about roughly, let's see, 700-800 men to the white number to at least balance out the disparity between cops killing blacks and cops killing white. Look, everybody not dumb. Everybody not dumb. Because if I got a bottle of water and I put, let's say white people is oil and black people is water, and we put this water in that oil, right? And it's based on population. Do you know how little? Man, look. Then it's gonna be colored water. So let's just say we put colored. No, let's just say we put dense. Let's just forget the water. Let's say we do oil by density, right? And of course, these oils are definitely gonna be a different color. Oils by density probably most likely gonna be different colors anyway. So if we do it like that, and our oil represents, if olive oil, let's say it's the heaviest, I don't know, but let's just say olive oil is the heaviest, and olive oil represents the people of Americans, the population of Americans that's still alive, right? Man, forget that. I don't want to do all that thinking. So let's cancel that part. But Candace understand what appropriating is. She do. I think she do. I don't know. Sometimes she just come out so cocky that I don't think she even take the time out to think about the stuff she say. But it's my message to Candace Owens. Candace, just chill, man. I need y'all to be real with your audience and be real with everybody. That's it, man. Banker out.